Welcome to the Monkey's Wrench. I'm Reed Carpenter of Carpenter Carpentry. Today we are going to unbox their brand new lathe. So let's get out a blade, let's cut some tape, and let's find out what is in here. I'm going to need to cut more than once. All right, so up here we have some more tape. This lathe is a pen pal lathe that came from Penn State Industries. You can get into one of these for about $260. And if you spend a couple of $100 more, they give you the whole starter set to go with it. Let's see what we got so far. So far, we have a mandrel saver. This goes on the back end of a lathe. And we'll assemble that if we don't run out of time. So there's our mandrel saver. Here is a hood vent, so this sucks up the dust from making the pens. We have a beautiful little 7mm drill bit that drills the blanks. We have, the nice, very straight rod. This is called a mandrel. This is where the pen blanks go to get turned on the lathe and made into a pen. Let's see what else we got. We've got a pair of wrenches. There we go. Pair of wrenches. We have a clamp and bushings for the hood. So there's the clamp for the hood. I'm going to keep the bushings in the bag so we don't lose them. Take this out. Chuck it. Comes complete with an owner's manual for the pen pal lathe. Our power cord, which I get to untwist and do live on camera. Isn't that fun? So here's our nice new power cord. We'll plug that in a bit. And here, all 15 pounds. There we go. Come on. Come on out. There we go. Empty box goes away. And here is a 15-pound pen pal lathe, complete with tool rest, variable speed, chuck, and the hood attachment, which I like to take off until we get the vacuum up. So let's assemble this thing. As I said, this mandrel saver will go in here. That clamps down like that. Yep. This knob, I'm doing this all backwards for the camera, so I hope you appreciate how difficult this is for me to work left-handed. Yes. So there, that advances along the mandrel. We have a mandrel that will go in here. There we go. And where did I put those handy little wrenches? You have to have two of these wrenches because one goes on this part to stop it, and one goes on this part to tighten it, and the same rules apply, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And then we have a mandrel on there. This mandrel saver, let's see how those go on there. These have these little skis on the bottom, and you have to loosen those up a bit, get those skis down in those runs. Come on. And see how that mandrel slides right in the mandrel saver? That is so that you don't bend the end of it. It works great. Tighten this bad boy up. Let's see. I'm going to duck off camera for a second, grab a power cord. So here's the power cord for the lathe. Plug into our handy dandy extension cord. Plug this in the back. It's just like your old printer power cables, and turn it on. And that nice little hum you hear is the lathe working. Now what you get to do here at the Monkey's Wrench, where every day you get 1% better, we're going to have this lathe here permanently, but we will teach classes starting in February at the Monkey's Wrench, classes on how to make your own pen. We will specialize at first on making the simple slimline pens, 2 pieces of wood, nice pen, typically retails for $20 to $40. You get a 2-hour class where you learn all the tools essential to making pens for just $45.95. Let's unbox some other stuff. Turn that off. We have here also a pen press. This is not a power tool. And it is taped in there really well. It's actually glued. Here we go. I haven't bought one of these for a while, so I haven't unboxed one lately. Here we go. This is an essential tool for pen making. You have to have some way to press the parts together at the end, which when you take the class is starting in February, you'll see that once the pens are turned, they need to be, I need a screwdriver. There we go. This pen press works as a serious piece of leverage so that you can press the pen parts together. It's very essential, and I wouldn't want to put a lathe here at the Monkey's Wrench without having a pen press. The other parts of this pen press are for assembly, and also it doubles as disassembly. Come on. It goes on this side. There we go. Yes, you get to watch Mr. Carpenter put in a screw on camera live. It's so fun. So when you come to the class, you'll also learn all the secrets of making these nice, simple pens. They are great for gifts and for other such occasions. We have a set of punch bars here in various sizes used to disassemble, and a disassembly tube used to protect your pen while you disassemble it. Let's unbox some more stuff. Here we have a very weird tool. I call it weird because I'd never seen one before I started making pens a dozen years ago. And this thing is a shaft like that, and then around that shaft, come on. Around that shaft fits this little cute thing, which is 4 little cutter blades, and that trims when you put it correctly together, like so. Wrench this thing down a little bit. Has a set screw that you tighten in. Of course, once again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. This goes on a drill press, goes down inside the pen that's not yet made, turns around and trims down the wood even with the brass. Trimming tool. We have an insertion tool here. This lets you take the brass tube that's in the center of the pen and slide it into the wood and hold it there. That'll also be here. And we even picked up a bonus. This is a Benjamin's Best pen gouge that comes with the starter set, and it has a protective cover over the tip. This is a carbide tipped hard steel, high-speed steel tool used for making pens. You rest like this, start carving off the wood you don't want, and it's one of the very essential tools you'll need. That is everything we have to unbox today. If you have questions, contact the Monkey's Wrench. They're here at 805 campus. They are opening, soft opening, the end of January. Classes with Carpenter Carpentry teaching pen making will start in February. If you have questions, give the Monkey's Wrench a call, or you can contact Carpenter Carpentry on Facebook, where we turn chunks of wood into your favorite pen. Thank you.